Leo and Sophia, two adventurous friends, impulsively booked an old farmhouse on Airbnb in an unfamiliar countryside town. Their host, a mild-mannered middle-aged man named Charles, advertised the home as a place to forget the past and escape reality. Upon arrival, they were immediately charmed by the isolated home's rustic allure. The interior was filled with antique furniture and vintage decorations, emitting a cozy warmth. However, during their exploration of the house, they discovered that the basement door was securely locked. When asked, Charles simply said it was an old storage area with nothing in it. The first 2 days, Leo and Sophia enjoyed exploring the surrounding nature and the quietness of the house. But on the third night, they heard sounds coming from the basement, as if someone was doing something down there. Worried, they tried contacting Charles, but received no reply. The next morning, their unease turned into certainty. Scattered on the kitchen table were numerous photos, secretly taken of the house's interior and surroundings before Leo and Sophia's arrival. These images documented the home and its vicinity without their knowledge, capturing scenes they had not witnessed themselves. That night, they mustered the courage to open the basement door. Upon unlocking and stepping inside, they were astonished. The center of the room housed a large setup of surveillance cameras, and the walls were lined with monitors displaying every moment of their stay. The basement was Charles's private observation room, set up to secretly watch their stay. From that moment of shock, Leo and Sophia realized the danger they were in. The surveillance room's center contained hard drives filled with footage recorded during their stay, including other guests, revealing Charles had been engaging in this sinister act for years. Leo grabbed one of the hard drives containing the footage as evidence. Sophia started searching the basement further for any hidden secrets. She found a small door concealed in a corner of the wall. Opening it, they found piles of old diaries and documents. These papers revealed Charles had a history of mental issues, had been institutionalized for a period, and after being discharged, he started anew in this isolated farmhouse. The diaries were filled with his twisted thoughts and abnormal obsession with observing people for a sense of security. Knowing they needed to inform the police but fearful of when Charles might return, they hastily exited the basement and attempted to call the police from the house phone, only to find the phone line had been cut. Their only option was to go outside and seek help with the minimal cell signal. It was already deep into the night, pitch black outside. Holding hands, they headed up a hill away from the farmhouse. Eventually, Sophia's phone managed to catch a weak signal, and they successfully contacted the police. The police took their report seriously and immediately headed to the farmhouse. Upon arrival, Charles had not yet returned. They discovered the surveillance room in the basement, obtaining evidence just as Leo and Sophia described. Charles was later arrested in a nearby town, and an investigation into his actions began. Leo and Sophia cooperated with the subsequent investigation and sought psychological support. This terrifying experience became an unforgettable cautionary tale for them, reinforcing their vigilance when choosing Airbnb stays. The adventure they sought became a stark reality in the most unimaginable way.